But I was a big shot the first week I got the money, right? And some guy came up to me, that some girl had a crush on me. So I met her one night. We bought like an 8-pack of beer each, and we got some weed. And we went behind this fucking fire department on Kennedy Boulevard, up the block from Rose's, the now defunct Rose's Deli. My heart goes out to Tony. I love that fucking place. I went there like 5 times last year. You know, I couldn't go up there a lot to North Bergen, but he closed. And, you know, first it was Hashways, and now it was Tony's, you know, Rose's Deli on RIP on Kennedy Boulevard. I don't know where my friends are going to go now. That was one of my hangs, too. I go in there, get a quick ham and cheese. They got a tremendous roast beef with wet mutts and gravy that would make your fucking asshole hairs curl the fuck up. But I took it to that fire department up the block from Rose's, and we just went behind there. And we were swapping spit. We were drinking our beers. It was cold. But when you got a hard on, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? When you're 18, 17, and your dick is hard, I could be nude, and I could be one of those mokes at the Green Bay game out there yelling and shit, freezing their asses off. I don't know how those motherfuckers do it up in Green Bay. And then to drive home with that Green Bay shirt after they lost, woo, that's a tough motherfucker. My heart goes out to Green Bay and its fans. I don't know where Aaron Rodgers is going to end up. Who gives a fuck? We got football this weekend, cocksuckers. That's all that matters. Listen, you know me. I love my little DraftKings shit. I love doing my stuff on there. But I'm just sticking to football. You know what? For a couple weeks there, I was playing basketball during the week and stuff like that. $25, I would bet an over or something. You know what? It took away from me during the week. I didn't like it. I'd always be fucking watching the computer, or I'd have to stop to see what the score. I'm not one of those guys that'll watch the whole fucking game, but I would stop to, you know, like I'd be watching a wire, and my wife would go, hold on, there's 3 minutes left. Let me watch the last. I don't need that. So I'm just football only, which means I got these this week, and then the motherfucking Super Bowl. I ain't betting the Pro Bowl. That's for suckers. There's a lot of other shit you can bet on. Anyway, so we went there. We hit it off that night. We drank the 8-pack. We swapped some spit. I think she gave me a little bit of titty. You know, I was impressed. Wow. So we're like, listen, I'm going to walk you home, but we're definitely going to meet tomorrow night. I was light that night. I only took like $40 out. I was bringing the whole roll out. We were going for broke. We even did a couple bumps. She liked the bumps. So the guy she was dating, the reason why we sneaked that first date and we snuck after that for about, I don't know, we dated like maybe for 4 months. The reason why we did everything on the down low, because she had broken up with her boyfriend in like 5 years. He started dating her when she was like 10. You know, one of those relationships, and they're fucking like 11 and a half and shit like that. And now she was like 17. I had to be like either 17 or 18, 81. Yeah, I was 18 fucking years old. And I walked her to her home. I was a complete gentleman. But, dog, I was a gentleman with fucking desires. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a different type of gentleman. You know, at least I'm honest enough to admit it. Ladies, if you're listening to this, when you bump into these guys that are gentlemen, yeah, they're gentlemen. They open up the door. You know, they want your grandmother to come to the movie theater and all that bullshit. But guess what? They got desires. And if your grandmother does come to the movie theater, I want you to know, you're going to have to pay for that later. You have to lick a nut when you don't want it on a plane, because we're going to use it against you. What about the time I took your grandmother to the fucking movies? Come on, sniff my nut right here on the plane. I'll put you under the blanket. Nobody knows nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just put your mask on. Make sure your mask is on so you don't get thrown off the plane. And you got your little, that dog, it's, I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I just know I'm happy and I'm having a good time with you motherfuckers on a beautiful Wednesday morning. The attitude is back. I'm feeling better. So the next night, I go home, I drop my girl Ann off. That was her name, Ann. I drop her off. She lived like on 3rd Street or something. I had to walk home in the cold. I don't know if I took a bus. I don't remember. Doesn't fucking matter, Joey. So the next morning I woke up, dog. You know when you wake up when you're 18, you got that dick of death. You can jerk off twice and nothing happens. You don't even break a sweat. And you take a shower and all day long you're thinking about what you're going to do to some girl that night. It's ladies, I need for you to understand this. This is us. We don't sit there going, I wonder if I should give her a dozen flowers or 24 flowers. No, we're deciding whether we're going to suck your ass first, your pussy, tie you up, You know, we're trying to fucking look at our bedroom and remember. We also like to think about what we didn't do to you the first 2 dates. Because a lot of times you go on your first date with a chick, you start fucking dry humping, you get to eat some ass and fuck, and on the way home I forgot to tie her wrist up. I'll do that on the second date, you know what I'm saying? So you always go back to improve, but I had never been with her at the time. I could lie to you guys and tell you I was slinging dick like I wasn't slinging no dick. So anytime pussy presented itself, I would go fucking bananas like any other young fucking guy does, right? So the next day, dog, I kept thinking about this chick's skinny body and how I was going to suck her titties, and nothing was going to happen. She was a Catholic fucking girl. I was lucky I kissed her neck that night and kissed her titty. I think she fucking cried when I sucked her titty. I was in no danger. Half of us weren't. And now you come to full realization how much of a fucking idiot we were at that age. So the next day I wake up early in the morning, dick hard, ready to go, and I look out the fucking window and there's got to be, 8 to 12 inches of snow. My fucking heart broke, but my dick stayed harder than fucking mathematics, Jack. What did I do? I didn't give up. You think I was going to give up? Bah! If you think I'm going to give up. I took that shovel and I walked all the way to 85th Street from the Bender's house. I don't know whose shovel I borrowed. I don't give a fuck. I think I even brought on the bus with me. I don't give a fuck, Jack. I brought that fucking thing up there and I fucking dug it up. Guys, I still remember one of the firemen coming out and going, "What are you doing, kid?" And I'm like, no, I'm volunteering. I wasn't fucking volunteering. I was building. So when he caught me, I had to do like a pathway. So it was perfect. Like, nobody walked back there. There was nothing going on behind the firehouse. Nobody even knew it fucking existed. There was a little spot back there. I fucking shoveled it out. It's freezing out. I'm shoveling out there. I don't know if it was January, February, December. I don't fucking know. I'm out there fucking doing my thing, and the next thing you know, I'm looking around and I see like a little carpeting, dog, like a ripped carpeting. Remember when fucking Paulie and Christopher was stuck in the Pine Barrens in the van, and they found the carpet in the back and they ripped it in half, and dust and fingernails and toe jam and pussy juice and crabs and anything else that could live in a carpet was in that carpet. I did not give a fuck. I took that carpet and I beat it against the wall a couple times. I shook a bunch of stuff out of it. I'm like, maybe I'll put a little like an igloo together. Guys, I built like a fucking foot little thing to keep us warm, and I put the carpet on the bottom. I think there was some kind of fencing, and I put like an old blanket back there to block the wind. I had in my mind, in your fucking perverted, disgusting, hard on when you're 18-year-old mind, I thought I was doing the right thing. Now listen, if I was fucking any smart, I should have given one of my older friends some cash and just took it to a hotel. I had the fucking money. There was tons of hotels on fucking Tunley Avenue. Tons of them, those little dirty hotels where even if you don't have a date, you'll end up with a date.